Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I swear I look different just a year ago? And maybe your skin suddenly feels thinner, it feels drier, it feels more wrinkled, your jawline isn't as defined, your cheeks don't look quite as full, or your skin just doesn't have that healthy glow it used to. And you find yourself wondering, am I really aging this fast? Maybe, but maybe it's something else. What if I told you one hormone has more influence over your skin than almost anything else? And when it starts declining, your skin notices fast. Today, we're talking about estrogen, why it's so important for healthy skin, what happens when it starts declining during perimenopause and menopause, and what you can do to support your skin naturally through those changes. And make sure that you stick around until the end because I've added a link below so you can get my free skincare guide. Plus, I'll send you another bonus guide and a special discount to the Skin Snapshot with me so we can actually look at your skin together and get you on the right path. So this is where a lot of women get stuck because they start noticing wrinkles, dryness, sagging, and skin that suddenly just seems more sensitive. So they assume that they need to get better skincare or they need to get stronger products, fillers or Botox. And here's what most people don't realize. Your skincare might not be the problem. Your hormones might be, and one of the biggest players is estrogen. And this is where I want you to think about this differently. Estrogen isn't just a reproductive hormone. It is a skin hormone. It affects how your skin looks, how it feels, how it heals, and even how quickly it ages. So when estrogen starts declining, the skin has different needs. And it's not because it's broken, it's because it's changing. My name is Nikki Matias. I'm a paramedical and cosmetic tattoo artist. I've spent years working on real faces and helping people just like you heal their skin naturally and understand what it needs to thrive without the toxins, the confusion, or the 10-step routine. And I am not a doctor, but I have worked on hundreds of faces and I've seen what actually helps skin and what keeps it stuck. But I always recommend talking to your healthcare provider if you are concerned about hormonal changes or symptoms related to perimenopause or menopause or just skin changes in general. And if you are ready to understand your skin instead of fighting it, then make sure that you like and subscribe because that's exactly what I do here. And I'm going to keep breaking this down in weeks to come. So let's talk about what estrogen is actually doing in your skin. Okay, the first thing estrogen helps with is make collagen. This is probably the biggest one. Collagen is like the framework of your skin. It's what keeps everything lifted, everything firm, strong. And when the estrogen starts declining, your body produces less collagen. And in fact, women can lose significant amount of collagen in the first few years of menopause. That is one reason why your skin can suddenly seem to age almost overnight. You notice the smile lines, the jaws, looser skin. Your skin just feels like it's different, but your skin isn't falling apart. It's losing part of its natural support system. And number two, estrogen helps with your skin to stay hydrated. So have you ever wondered why moisturizer suddenly isn't feeling like it's enough anymore? It's because estrogen helps your skin hold on to water. So when estrogen drops, your skin loses moisture faster. And that's why women often tell me, my skin has never been this dry before. My skin doesn't feel like this normally. Dry skin doesn't just feel uncomfortable, it makes every fine line look deeper. So it makes your complexion look dull and it can even make your skin feel itchy or irritated. And this is why I love layering hydration. And I can't express this enough how important putting water back into your skin is. So I use my hyaluronic acid first to bring water into the skin. And then I follow it with my Skin Revival Night Serum to help support the skin barrier and lock that hydration in. Now, the next one is estrogen keeps your skin thicker. So the actual thickness of your skin. And women aren't being told this because as estrogen declines, your skin actually becomes thinner. That's one reason bruises seem to happen more easily. Cuts can take longer to heal. Your skin becomes more fragile. It's not your imagination. Your skin structure is literally changing. And that's why gentle skincare becomes more important than ever. Now, number 4 on the list is going to be estrogen supports elasticity. And elasticity is what helps your skin bounce back, that elastin in your skin. Think about a brand new rubber band, and if you stretch it and it snaps right back. Now think about an older rubber band that's been sitting in a drawer for years and it stretches, but it doesn't quite have that snappy return that it might have had when it was brand new. So that's what happens when your skin loses collagen and elastin over time. And this is where we start seeing sagging around the jawline. We start seeing some of the neck starting to fall and also around our eyes. And no cream can completely stop this process, but supporting your skin with hydration, healthy ingredients, and consistency, being proactive, can absolutely help your skin look healthier as it ages. Now, number 5 on the list, estrogen helps your skin heal. Super important to understand, because have you noticed that little blemishes, cut, irritations seem to stick around just a little bit longer than they used to? You're not imagining things. Healing slows as estrogen declines. That's one reason why I always encourage women to stop overdoing their routine. Your skin doesn't recover as quickly as it did when you were 25. So it needs kindness. It doesn't want to be punished. So treat it gently. Number 6 is going to be estrogen affects your skin barrier. Now, here's what most people don't realize. When estrogen declines, your skin barrier often becomes weaker. And that means that your skin loses moisture faster and it becomes more reactive. So products that you've used maybe in years past might suddenly sting or irritate you. Fragrances become irritating. I don't recommend fragrances at all, but weather can also affect your skin, you might notice. And this is why supporting your skin barrier becomes one of the most important things that you can do during perimenopause and menopause. And one thing I want to talk about for just a minute, because I think this is where so many women become discouraged. They start comparing themselves, and the comparing game is hard when you see all of these AI generated and airbrush generated images, right? So one thing you can't do is you can't compare yourself to who you were 10 years ago, and you need to understand who you are today. So your skin doesn't need the same routine as it needed 30 years ago. It has a different needs now. And that's completely okay. There's nothing wrong with evolving your routine as your body evolves. And here's something that I've learned after working on hundreds of faces is that women whose skin ages most beautifully, they aren't trying to stop aging. They're supporting their skin through every season. They simplify, they stay consistent, they nourish their skin instead of attacking it, and they focus on healing instead of hiding. And that's exactly what I want for you. And one last thing before I hop off of here, please don't blame yourself. This isn't because you forgot moisturizer one night, or because you smiled too much, or because you didn't buy that miracle cream. Hormonal changes happen to every single woman. This goal isn't to stop them. The goal is to understand them so you can support your skin through that life change. And if you want to learn more about the changes that's happening during this stage of life, I want you to go watch my video called Perimenopause Skin 10 Changes Nobody Warns You About, because it's going to help you understand why your skin suddenly feels so different. And don't forget to grab my free skincare guide below. I've added the link. And if this has helped you, please make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to keep breaking this down in ways that you can understand in weeks to come. Because aging gracefully begins with truth and a little rebellion.